We're going to be talking about something here about Ben Shapiro, which is extremely embarrassing because it's basically in a complete or, superbly antithetical or 100% diametrically opposed to his entire motto of facts don't care about your feelings. You guys know, you hear that, you think Ben Shapiro, that's his supposed quote. It's his pinned tweet on Twitter. And what we're going to be looking at here is a really gross, disgusting representation of a situation. It's just a front-up lie. Now, I've already talked about on a few different occasions about Ben Shapiro's stance on the Iran deal, and I've talked about that because his stance on the Iran deal is really dumb, and his stance is really ridiculous. And what we're going to be looking at here is basically, you guys know the Daily Wire. The Daily Wire's website started by yours truly, Ben Shapiro. Now, here's what this article that he wrote was called. It says, "No, Iran wasn't going to toss its nukes thanks to the Iran deal. Here's why." So he writes an entire article titled, "No, Iran wasn't going to toss its nukes thanks to the Iran deal." And he just goes on to spew a bunch of bullshit in this article to basically bullshitting and just constant right-wing bullshit talking points about the Iran deal, when the reality of the situation is, not only did the Secretary of Defense, James Mattis, state that yes, Iran is following the deal, but also the IAEA, the International Atomic Energy Administration of the UN, they go into Iran and they inspect to see their nuclear plants and see how much they enrich their nuclear plants to. And so it's such bullshit when you have facts at the IAEA. When Netanyahu came out and said what he said, the IAEA came out the day after and said, no, there's no evidence of this whatsoever. But it's Bibi Netanyahu, how can you trust him? They literally just did an airstrike in Syria killing 8 Iranians, and then when Iran strikes back, they go, oh, what? Well, we have that power to defend ourselves now. Motherfucker, you just striked them! So, it's fucking nuts. But the lunacy and the hypocrisy and the ridiculousness of somebody's entire mantra and their entire motto being, facts don't care about your feelings, but then he makes the claim that Iran has nukes. Iran has nukes. That's such bullshit, and it's so dumb, and it's unbearably stupid, and it really angers me because Iran didn't have any nukes. There's no evidence to this. In fact, there's only evidence to the contrary to this. And like I said, the facts are that the IAEA goes into Iran, they inspect their nuclear plants, and check to see how much enriched uranium they have. And it's ridiculous, man. People need to stop lying. This is just bullshit, and it's a lie, and it's a fraud, and it's a fake. Iran does not have nukes, and his position on the Iran deal is utterly disgusting, and he's really proven himself to be a young Rush Limbaugh.